going, Top Fries TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for the Sheffield United game taking place at Bramall Lane on Friday night. So yeah, just before I quickly get into this, I do currently have the dreaded COVID. So if I'm a bit, if you can tell by my voice, I sound a bit ill, or a bit coughy, or anything like that. That'll be why. But hopefully it doesn't affect the video too much. So yeah, Sheffield United currently 7th, just outside the playoffs. And defensively, they seem to be very, very strong. I saw a stat on Twitter, and I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but it's something like they haven't conceded a goal at home since like October, November, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, that's mental. If any team can do it, I think we're one of them. I think probably you've got to look at the likes of sort of Fulham, maybe Bournemouth, teams like that. But I think after those, I think any side, we're definitely up there on the list of the teams that you'd expect to be able to do that. Going forward, we are quite a solid side, get the wing backs forward, got the likes of Johnson who can chip in, Zinkernagel who can chip in, Davis, Garner from midfield. So, I am confident in that aspect of things, that we will be able to break them down and score goals. Obviously, they have been very good defensively, looking at their recent results and stuff. So, it is interesting to see how it will pan out in regards to that. But I do feel sort of confident that we will be able to get something out of this game, I can just feel like that's something that's going to happen. It's a bit strange, really, with this being on a Friday night, because, wait up, Luton are in here. Oh my days, Luton have just gone 2-1 up against Chelsea, my word. Anyway, I've lost my trail of thought there. Wow, fair play, Luton. But it's a bit weird, because we're playing on Friday night, and then we're playing in the FA Cup on Monday. I don't know why we're playing on Monday. Every other FA Cup game has been played this week. You look at, for me, last night, you saw the likes of Man City, Peterborough, Middlesbrough, Tottenham. I think it was Crystal Palace and Stoke playing last night. Tonight we've got Chelsea and Luton, as I'm quite evidently watching here. We've got what else is there? Liverpool and Norwich, and then West Ham and Southampton. Bournemouth and Everton tomorrow night, and then we're just playing on Monday. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's anything to do with TV or anything like that. I don't know why we couldn't have played maybe tomorrow night and then played on Sunday, for example. But I don't know if it's got anything to do with TV, and they're only allowed to show a certain amount of TV games on in a week or whatever, or we have to play on Friday night in the league. I don't know why that's the case, but it is the case. So I don't know if Cooper will have sort of one eye on that. I'd suspect he won't. I think, I don't know. He looks like the kind of manager whose priority is on both, given how we lined up against Everton, Arsenal and Leicester. But I don't know. I don't know whether the lineup will influence that, whether he will go full strength and then expect to be able to play full strength again with maybe one or two little changes for Huddersfield. I don't quite know. But, it's definitely a consideration, because I think you've got to look at the the players that we have available to us, and you look at sort of right wing back. We don't really have too many options. We have Spence, I know, is it Laya can play there, but then again, he might be needed on the left-hand side on Friday night because of Lowe being out, so Lowe being out for playing against his parent club. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how he lines up. I'd expect him to go full strength in the league, and maybe potentially go a little bit weaker in the cup should he need to, depending on sort of fitness and things. There will be 2 days in between, which, to be fair, if you look at it, it's only sort of like playing kind of Saturday to Tuesday, and we were able to play full strength in both of those games. So really, it shouldn't be too much of a problem if you think about it. But it is a bit weird. I don't know why we're playing Monday night rather than we're playing this week, but that's by the by. So yeah, in terms of this game, I think Sheffield United have got some really good players within their ranks. Morgan Gibbs-White is someone who's been really good this season, someone who's caused a lot of problems in the middle of the park for teams coming up against him. They've got players like Ryan Brewster, who we were quite linked to. I know he hasn't been having the best of times, or he wasn't having the best of times when we were linked to him. I don't know how things have changed for him. Ollie Burke, someone who used to play for us again, someone who as far as I'm aware, has not been doing too well, but it wouldn't surprise me if an old Forest player did come back and grab a goal against us. But I'm feeling confident about this one. I don't know why. Sheffield United are a good side, a side that, like I say, are really good defensively. Paul Heckingbottom's done a really good job since coming in. They had Jukanovic at the start of the season, and it just didn't really go well with him at all. They were really, really poor. And then since they brought in Heckingbottom, he's improved them. You look at how he did under Leeds, and it wasn't very good. But then he came sort of assistant manager to Chris Wilder. Seems to have learnt quite a bit, and he's got them playing decent football and quite, like I say, defensive. He's sound football, which in this league is, that's half the task. If you don't concede goals, you're on to, if you don't concede, you're not going to lose. So that's important, just as much as it is going forward. But I think in this one, I do feel like we might just be able to beat them here. I don't know why. I think that performance against Bristol City at the weekend really showed sort of the level of togetherness we have, the ability of the midfield chipping in with goals. Zinkernagel had a really good game. Spence was back to his best down that right-hand side. I think if we can play similar to that game, then I think we might be onto a winner here, because I think we've got a sort of despite a poor midweek fixture last week, we have that sort of belief in ourselves back again, that sort of togetherness, there's sort of like a zip between the players, and they sort of know where to be, and sort of the link-ups you've witnessed around the pitch, sort of Spence and Johnson knowing exactly where each other's going to be, Yates and Garner making a really good partnership in the midfield, the back three working really well together. Even Horvath has come in and not conceded a goal, so it is, despite a poor sort of result in the week, last week, I think, definitely made up for that. Last weekend made up for that, and I think we're going to be okay to go on and get the win here. I do feel like we could sneak sort of a 2-1 or a 1-0. I do feel it'd be close, but I think we can do it. I've just got a feeling the boys are really well drilled and they gel well together. I just got a feeling that we can do it. We can go there and we can score against them for the first time in so many months and really make an impact. I think this is a huge game if we want to stamp our authority on potentially getting the top six. I think lose this game and we won't be out of the race by any means, but it'll be a dent in our chances. A win here, it could really, really give us the opportunity to show why we should be in the top six. I think it's really, really huge. In terms of the lineup, to be honest with you, I think it'll be very similar to the Bristol City lineup. Obviously, Lowe won't be able to play. I think Richie Lyon might be getting his first start for the club. Be interested to see how he does. But no, I'm excited to see how this one pans out. I do think we might get all 3 points, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, let us know down below in the comments what you think the score might be, who you think will be starting, and who you think will score for Forest, if you think anyone will score for Forest. Like this video if you haven't already, subscribe if you're new around here, and come on you Reds.